Hey friends, it is Samara and I'm here with another layout. This time I'm going to be using the Shots of Life kit, the October portion of the Shots of Life kit, utilizing Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Autumn Breeze. I'm also going to be using this sheet of rub-ons from the embellishment kit. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to determine which of these cards I want to use. So I'm going to be going with the Fall Y'all and then the little envelope with the little squirrel. And the reason why I wanted to determine that is because I do want at least one sheet that measures 6 by 8. So I had to do a little bit of planning because on my page, I will have two 6x4 sides and then one 6x8 side. And these are the pictures I'm going to be using. So fun little fact, if you guys don't know this, okay, well, for iPhone users especially, if you just search in your Photos app, you can just search like pumpkins or leaves, and anyway, it will give you all of your pictures that fit that category. So that's what I did because I knew I didn't have a whole lot of fall vibe photos because I live in Southern California and we don't really get fall. But I found these cute pictures of my grandbabies at the pumpkin patch and oh my gosh, they're so cute, right? Look at them. So I'm going to also be using some of the chipboard pieces from the Shots of Life kit. Love these rub-ons. I am so glad that rub-ons are back in style. Yay! And I will say they're so much better than they used to be. If you know, you know. So I'm just going to add this little heart right above my granddaughter's head. And that was a lot of fun. So it also comes with a little, I shouldn't say it comes with, but I just grabbed a popsicle stick to go ahead and get those down on my photo. Have you ever tried to use rub-ons on a photo? It's fun, but it's not forgiving, I will say that. And then I struggle. Not really, but you're going to see I kind of move around that photo a lot. And just so you know, that plaid background there was the opposite side of those 6x4s. So I'm just utilizing that one sheet of paper, which is truly remarkable. This particular craft cardstock did come from my stash, and I used my punch to punch out two of those little label tags. I end up only using one. And I did go ahead and score that down the middle off camera. And then I struggle, top or bottom, and then I eventually end up with positioning it towards the top. And I'm going to grab my little tiny attacher from my stash and staple that. So what's fun about the tiny attacher is that it adds just like a little tiny touch of metal there. So again, just adding another texture, as well as like, you know, you're adding that metallic there. This is my favorite tool ever. This is like, I don't know, maybe 15 or more years old, and it is a date stamp. And what I love about it is it doesn't ever expire because it's just the numbers. I use it on, I would say, almost all of my layouts. And then I'm going to peel out my photo, and I'm going to do this like 3 more times. Maybe I should start investing in temporary adhesive. That might be helpful. So again, I'm just working on this one side here, getting everything into place. I loved that little, I don't know what that is. Is that a chrysanthemum? I loved that. So I'm trying to figure out how to make that work. And then just so you know, the reason why I do have those two split apart there, the 6x4s, is that is going to go into a Simple Stories pocket page protector. And so The ones on to the left are going to go into a 2 6x4 section, and then the one on the right will go into a full size page protector, which measures 6x8. So I just put that the top photo down with just adhesive. The second photo, I will be adding some foam tape behind it. You don't have to use a whole lot. And we'll just position that down just to add a little bit of an angle for some interest. Oh my gosh, that little baby fox. Stop. So cute. My granddaughter has red hair, so it was so perfect, the colors. I loved this. I was having regrets. I should have used that on the other page, but I do manage to get it into this page. So we'll just put it up here at the top of the paper. Pocket pages are a lot of fun. I encourage you to try them out. You don't even have to have like all the different pockets, because you can just build it on like 6x8 pages. You can build it just like I did here and just glue them together. What's nice about the 6x8s is that, I don't know, I feel like there's less pressure to have something perfect, and you have such a limited amount of space that everything you utilize on your page really has to be super intentional. It's fun. Like last month I did a little page with a little door that lifted up. Yeah, so try them out. They're a lot of fun. What's nice about Shots of Life is that you'll usually get the 6x8s, 6x4s or 4x3s, or the tags from those collections, and just, utilizing just those pieces just makes for such a fun little, like, no stress layout. So here I am just using some more of those rub-ons, and they add such a fun little detail here with minimal effort. And these go on like butter. So adding some more little hearts, and like we're done. So here I am just putting them into their little pocket pages. I don't photograph them with the pocket pages because you get a lot of glare, unfortunately. So there we are, we're done. Thank you.